So today I got this John Deere. It seems older. Notice there's no gas cap and there's a lot of crap in there if you can see it. Kind of looks like a little version of that stuff, but in the tank. So that's going to be cleaned out. This is where the air filter is. It's got a fuel filter and an oil filter. I haven't seen that. I don't know how long this thing sat for. Oh, it doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look good. This looks clean. I mean, I guess the first thing I should do is spray some carb cleaner down in here and see if it'll even start. It does have an electric start. I did hook the battery up. That way I don't have to keep pulling the cord constantly. It does not have a key, but I do have a key that should work for it if it's the same as what that looks like. Alright, I got some carb cleaner. I got this key. This is the key that goes to my mower. It looks like the one that's in that picture, so I'm assuming this one will work. It fits. Well, let's see if the battery's charged like it says it was. Nope. Oh, I probably gotta hold this down. Oh, it engaged. It doesn't spin the engine over though, so that's interesting. So I'm gonna check the oil in here too. Oh yeah, it's got oil. It actually looks fresh. So let's stir that up and see how fresh it looks. Oh, now it's engaging. Guess I'm still pull starting it. Oh. So it will run. And I'm going to go through and try and clean out this gas tank. If you guys can even see down in there. I don't know, it's nasty. You'll see all the stuff fly out of there. Alright, well, I don't know the best way to get stuff out of the tank, but I was going to try and blow it out with the air compressor. If you guys know a better way of actually cleaning out the tank. This doesn't even have enough pressure to like really do anything. I mean, it is working. I wonder, is that a full-on leak in there? Yes. I have a tool I can grab that with. Alright, let's grab that leaf. Oh, almost. It's just breaking, I think. Oh, there we go. I'll just add it to the other ones. I'm not seeing anything else in there. Oh, there is another leaf. Where did it go? Alright, I think that's everything out of there now. If it's not, it's stuck in there, stuck to the ground. And it will start, so I could just put some fuel in there and see if it'll start. So that might have been all it was. And I might need to change out that fuel filter. And we'll check the oil again since we'll see. Oh yeah, it still looks pretty clean. Wonder if maybe the oil got changed and then it never got used. Alright, I'm going to add some fuel in here. Comment down below if you think it's going to start without having to actually do any work. Oh. Well, I suppose leaking directly out of the thing would keep the tank dry. Oh, the whole fuel line is cracked. Or the fuel filter. Let me disconnect the spark plug really quick. Just because it's on the side and... yeah. That belt looks old, but it is self-propelled. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm going to change out that fuel filter then and see if it fixes the fuel leak. Alright, I got me a fuel filter. Let's take this one off. Look at that, that just broke right in half. Careful, guys. I suppose I should move the clamp and make it easier. There we go. I got you guys, don't worry, I got the other half off. I got you guys, don't worry, I got the other half off. Well, if you don't want to watch, don't watch then. Is this a better angle? Alright, now I got this fuel filter on. I'll put these clamps back down. That's pretty cool if you've never seen the inside of an air or a fuel filter. I know I haven't. It's just a little screen. So when that all clogs up, that could also stop your machine from working. So make sure you got clean fuel and stuff. And yeah, well, now let's flip it back over, put the spark plug back on, see if it starts. Spark plug. Alright, only thing it would need would be a fuel cap. We'll do this. Could try the electric start again. Or not. Alright, I'll pull the cord. It might need a carb clean then. Make sure there's nothing I'm forgetting. There's no choke. I don't see a prime bulb or anything. So, alright, let's pull the carburetor apart, because that's the next step. Got these two 5/16. I shouldn't pull the whole carburetor off. I mean, it looks pretty clean. I'm gonna poke all the holes. I'll take the bowl off and we'll see how it looks. And now I am gonna pinch the fuel line, that way it don't leak. I am guessing on this bottom piece being a half, which it is. Look at that water. Always cover your gas cap. You don't want water sitting in there. And that's just what was sitting in the carburetor. There was nothing in the tank. Alright, here's the jet. It looks pretty clogged up and nasty. You have to clean that out. Oh yeah, there's the bowl. It's gross. All of this looks so gross. That all needs cleaned up. I think I'm out of carb cleaner. Well, I guess I don't have any other carb cleaner, so I'm gonna just go ahead and poke through all the holes and clean it the best I can without the carb cleaner. And we'll see what happens. I'm just gonna poke through all these and make sure these holes are clear. So now this jet is clear. I mean, this is all gross. So clean that out the best that we can. And then just on here, I'm just going to poke through everything and make sure it's clear. And then I just want to make sure this is all clear. Going down here. And then if the choke wasn't in the way, should be able to see inside of here. How's this move? If you can see in there, my tool that I keep dropping is through there, so that's clear. And I just want to make sure all this stuff is all cleaned off. Well, I suppose I can put it all back together. Hopefully this bowl gasket isn't bad and it won't leak. This gasket might not be good anymore. It still looks good, just doesn't want to sit properly. Alright, I got that back on, I just got to tighten it. Plane flying over. trying to film a video. Alright, I don't even know if you guys could hear the plane anyways, but I'm going to let the fuel line off and see if it leaks. Make sure there's fuel in there. Well, it's not leaking. Alright, well, let's see if it starts then. Now it is running very poorly, and since there was water in it, I am going to pull the spark plug out and see what the spark plug looks like, because that probably has water all over it, and that from the last mower I had that was sitting outside and had water all up in it, that spark plug was covered in rust. And since it's still running rough, I'm going to take my chances on it being the spark plug and not the carburetor. Alright, let's see what this spark plug looks like. Well, it's not all rusted, but it's probably got water and stuff all over it, so it's a little black. I'm going to use my wire brush I got, clean it up. Alright, I'm going to go check the gap on it, put it back in, and we'll run it again. Alright, so the gap is actually very big. Comes up to like 40, above 40, and you want it to be in the 30s. So I'm just going to hit that back down, and then I'm going to check it again. It still goes a little bit above 30. I'll knock it down a bit more, and now we're going to move it to 30. Now it's at 30. Let's put it back in and see how it runs. Alright, tight, not too tight. You don't want to ruin the threads on there, because then it won't have any compression, and that's not good, and then you're going to have to get a whole new engine for it. So, got the spark plug back on, because I don't ever forget to put the spark plug back on. Now, let's see if it starts. Yeah, so that carburetor is probably going to need cleaned better. I just don't have any carb cleaner to actually clean it. And I don't see any other extra holes in there or anything that I would be able to clean. One of the things I could do is, like, it's running, it's just not running good. Curious to know if it's that spring. Burning oil. The oil looks fine. Oh, I don't think I have that type of spring, but someone probably messed with it based on the way the spring looks. I wonder if I have another one of these. That'll be the correct size. Alright, well, I got that spring back on. I guess we'll see how it runs again. It does eventually start to have white smoke flow out of it. So I'm probably going to have to get oil change on it. Like, the oil looks good. I'll have to see if it's low or if there's too much oil in it. Or it could have bad piston rings. But I feel like it would run worse if it had bad piston rings. So I'm going to have to get a towel or something, check the oil on it. We want it in between the arrows. Yeah, I think it's a little low. I'm going to put fresh oil in it. Add oil to it. Alright, add some oil. Now let's check. And I'll give it a little bit before and when you check, you don't want to tighten the lid. You just want it to spin it the opposite way until it just sits down in there. So don't tighten it, just like that. Alright, let's see if it starts to smoke still. It's a lot of white smoke. There is a lot of stuff all over it. I wonder if there was stuff in it. I don't know if there's water or if oil got into the exhaust. It might just burn for a while. Alright, so I was thinking this oil filter kind of looks like it might be covered in some stuff, and if it's covered in oil, that could cause the mower to have white smoke. So I'm going to try running it without that air filter on. There's definitely a lot less smoke, but there's still some. I don't know how well you guys can see. I mean, you can kind of see it coming out now. But other than that, it does run good. I don't know what else would be causing that. I'm not sure what's causing the white smoke. I know that oil filter was not helping, because it did make, when I took it off, it's less. Well, I just let that run for 2 minutes, 9 seconds. It doesn't seem to be smoking anymore, so I think it might have just been that air filter. Well, except right now a bunch of smoke's coming out of it. Don't know if you guys can see that. That's going to be the end of this video. Let me know down in the comments below other reasons that could be having white smoke. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys in the next video.